Does it make noise?
It makes noise.
Does it?
Yeah.
I told you you'd get her going.
Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
If you don't remember this thing or you are new to the channel, welcome. On last episode of Snowmobiles, we finally got the engine out of the race summit. We're gonna make smoke at the end of this video, I almost promise. I think this machine has been sitting here waiting for us to work on it long enough. Not as long as some others though. I may have went like maybe a little bit crazy on the cleaning. Yeah, I was in here just the other night and I decided I'm just gonna polish it up. So this is me polishing the turd, making it look pretty. And really seeing what's under all of that two-stroke grime. I brought home this sled this summer for $250. And at the end of today's video, we'll see how much we have into the whole unit to make it run. Somebody wanted to build, I think, a really powerful mountain mod along the way, and this is what they end up with. Now this thing is nice and polished clean. I did what I could with the tunnel there, everywhere except where the gas tank sits. On the one side of the tunnel, it looks like somebody took like a wire brush or something to it. It's all textured and pitted out, and it would need a lot of work to really get it to shine like all the other side here. So this thing was somebody's project, and it's showing. Anyway, we're all polished up, we're all clean. Not bad for $250 really. Let's get into the fuel pump. The whole reason why we came in here in the first place. This is the crazy fuel pump that I've been talking about for so long. So we're going to take apart everything on this fire-affected line. Those are brittle, hard as a rock. So on this thing, intake line, vacuum line, another vacuum line, and then 6 equalized pressure tubes that feed the bowl of each carb. This sled needed a whole bunch of different fuel line sizes. I just bought everything. Took the time to get the fuel system completely gutted. I ran uptown. I picked up a couple of these parts. Pretty ugly. The only thing I'm going to be reusing from any of these lines is the clips. Alright, that's looking pretty good now. All of the fuel lines, make sure everything's routed properly. Do all the connections, all the connectors. Got brand new intake hoses going all the way back to the fuel tank. All the way to the petcocks anyway. Then I just got to do the fuel line off the valves here and do these fuel pickups into the tank. And the fuel system is done. I love working on this. So simple. Except for the fact it's a triple. That'll bite us later. Okay, I got the carbs all stripped apart again. I did it off camera so you wouldn't have to watch me do it again. Looks like something was living in there. 99% of the time, it's this piece right here that causes your carb to leak. Because I can't really just order one of these used. Because if I put in a used carb, 99% chance this is going to leak anyway. We'll grab all these parts. We'll stick them in the sonic cleaner. And knowing that the largest jet needs to go in the middle barrel. Alright, I spent all that time cleaning this thing out. Had to find a few parts of them that were sitting around the shop. Luckily, I had a bunch of spare carb parts sitting around. Honestly, when it comes to triples, if you can do this part, you're good. Cleaning up the motor, giving it a little bit of a polish, dropping it back in the chassis. So aside from actually doing a full mount on the motor, the last thing that we got to do with this thing now is rebuild the fuel pickup side on the fuel tank. And then all I need to do is just get all the fuel and vacuum lines running to where they're supposed to. Oh, it's all there. It's all together. New fuel system all the way around. Just need to drop the carbs in. See if it'll start. We should dump fuel into it, and then it should just run. I don't know why, but this is making me nervous. Maybe this is why. And right away, what I was worried about. Well, if that's our only setback, that won't be bad. This is actually the one I was worried about. Allow 24 hours to fully cure before filling with fluids or returning to service. Well, that's fun. That means I get to wait, but you don't. We'll just drop in the carb here. We'll be good to go. Yeah, I went all the way. Put on the seat, the exhaust, the carbs, everything. Because it's going to start. So the lines are primed. The carbs might not be quite yet. But after a few pulls, hopefully it'll just start right up for us here. Once a little bit of fuel hits those bowls, we should be good to go. You guys excited? I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so if we need to stop it, we plug this in. Okay.
We need a better kill switch than that.
First pull. Maybe you guys were right about Ski-Doo this whole time. Hot damn.
Is that you?
Holy, you guys so fast?
Speedy.
Were you driving the dually? Is that what happened?
No. We got the Ford Escape. Did you get this thing together?
A little bit.
I seen it the other day and there was no engine.
Oh, I gotta deal with my shitty garage door. Hold on.
Does it make noise?
It makes noise.
Does it?
Yeah?
Does the fuel lines all work?
Yeah, everything's hooked up in there. It will, if I turn on the fuel valves and you pull it, it will start.
I told you you'd get her going.
Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Are you trying to figure out where all the fuel lines go?
Yeah, what's this? Is
That's
this
just a breather line.
Oh, and there's one
just-
for each carb?
There's 2 for each carb.
2 breather lines?
Yeah, and then one that's blocked off, because that one should go to the air box, but, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So, I'll let you start it. When you want to shut it off,
Oh, you just plug it in.
stick that switch together.
Copy that. I can
But
handle that.
it should just go.
What do you mean? This button doesn't work here? All right. Oh,
Give it a little throttle. Give it a little love. Oh, now it's going to make a dick of me.
oh no, we flooded it.
Oh, we'll flood it now. Okay, now we'll flood it. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fucking good.
Oh, it smells.
I knew you'd love that.
Oh, it makes me miss the old 680 even more.
No kidding.